Hey everyone, and welcome to Hooping Live. My name is Audrey, also known as Audrey here on the YouTubes. This is a holiday edition of Hooping Live, so enjoy the Christmas tree. It is as cute as it can be. I'm sorry if it looks a little cluttery today, but I feel like I'm advertising my friend right now, Kim, right there. But yeah. Anyway. So today we're going to be announcing some really awesome news that you guys are going to dig, and help you guys out with whatever you're working on. So if you have any comments or questions, you can post them down below. If you've been working on something in your own hoop practice, or maybe you just want me to read something to announce to the world, here's your chance. So put those comments down below. I will go ahead and introduce my panel of Hooper, singular, because I don't know where Jenna is. She disappeared. So, Will, would you like to go ahead and introduce yourself and what you do?
Yeah. All right, my name is Will Wymer. I have been hooping for a little under 2 years. Most of my hooping, I bring it over from my martial arts because that's where I spent most of my time doing different arts that way, different movement arts that is, and then worked my way over to hooping. So I definitely like to bring that over into hooping, that style of hooping. So off-body work is my favorite thing to do.
Yes, you are a ninja in clear sight. Okay. If I seem a little distracted today, guys, I just go along with it. I've been drinking Bailey's in a shoe, so if anyone got that reference, then please tell me because I don't want to feel alone. Do you know what Old Greg is? Remember that? Like, Old Greg. Drink Bailey's from his shoes. Seen my downstairs mix up. Anybody. Anybody at all. Okay. Alright, there's enough of you that I know someone knows what the heck I'm talking about. Okay, so let's move forward. If you have any questions about anything at all, let us know. I'm going to make this special announcement in about 10 minutes. So go ahead and grab yourself some kombucha, tea, whiskey, whatever you want, and be sure to get the hula hoops too because this is Hooping Live. Oh, can someone please send Jenna the link?
I will.
Thank you. So anyway, we have a message from Bryant. Bryant is the awesome guy who has, created our logo. So I'll go ahead and share that later as well. That's kind of part of the thing. Okay. Hey guys, so guess what? I'm in Vietnam. Yay! So I made a hoop a few months ago with everything I can find here. They don't have flexible tubing here, so I ended up making a very heavy hoop. The best thing about winter break, I get to watch Hooping Live. Yay! Anyway, I'm having lots of fun on my winter break. I get 3 weeks off. I might go to a hot spring as well. Who are your favorite hoop makers / creators? Well, that's a good question. First of all, it's awesome that you're in Vietnam. That is crazy. This boy travels all over, and what I'm so excited about is this is a guy that has created the logo, which I will reveal shortly. Many of you have probably actually seen it already, but I'm making the official announcement today that he was the one that kind of won. If you guys have any other logo ideas, so feel free to send them, but he did a brilliant job on it, and he actually sent me more today, which Craig is going to be excited about. Let's see, favorite hoop makers / creators. Will, how about you take this one away first?
All right. I definitely, for smart hoops, I definitely like my Astral so far. I have used a few others, but not extensively, but I definitely abuse and destroy my hoops. I have a joke that I say, all right, 2 months, I have to get a new hoop because I've probably broken or just completely misshaped the old one. So I like Astral because I've had my Evoke for a while now, and it has not gotten really wonky on me. It hasn't gotten destroyed. So far, so good. I'm staring at it. That's what I'm looking at down here as I'm talking. However, one of my other favorite things to do is to make my own hoops, and I definitely go out of my way to get all the tubing I want from wherever I want and make my own hoops just because, like I said, the running joke is every 2 months I have to get a new one because I break the old one.
Yeah, you do. You hoop hard. You really do. I have to say, watching Will hoop is really cool. Oh, if you guys don't know how Will and I know each other, is that Hooping Live and Florida Flowfest merged together to do a sponsorship to send someone to go to Florida for the Flowfest, and Will he won, so he got the ticket, his plane ticket paid for, and everything was just taken care of, which was
awesome.
You love it. You want to talk for 2 seconds about kind of what your experiences was with Flowfest, because we're actually having Cassandra, who is the person that started Flowfest, on the show next week to talk about. Yeah, they're gonna tour. They're gonna do Flowfest kind of.
I know. I was reading her Facebook about that. I was seeing that. That's awesome. Cassandra is a sweetheart. She picked me up at the airport, and instantly we were just like, oh yeah, best friends, best buddies. Like we knew each other forever. So she took care of all my rides in and around Florida, to and from the festival. She took care of me at the festival. She was like, oh yeah, you want to check out this person? Oh, we have this person here. So she was introducing me to people who were staying at the house, other instructors, as well as what they taught, what they did. So she was running me around everywhere. And then, of course, my first day at the festival, I got to meet Audrey. We were walking away trying to go get Gatorade, and I forgot to bring deodorant, so I had to go buy deodorant. And she's like, "Oh, hey, walking down the street. Oh, Audrey, boom, there she was." So
that was so funny, though. I remember that.
Perfect.
It really was perfect. It was I was with Baxter, wasn't I?
You were.
I was, yes. I remember that Baxter and I were walking to the field, and I remember seeing him, and I think I ran and gave you a huge hug or something. I don't remember, but
we were in the street. I remember that because I remember a car coming up, and we were like, "Oh, we got to move now."
And you're with one of the other winners of the thing. There are a lot of winners. She gave free tickets to everyone, but you're the only one that got housing and whatnot taken care of.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're a fan of Hooping Live, you could potentially be a traveling hooper. So anyway, so we had I saw Will hoop, and honestly, I never seen him hoop before. All I knew was that he made a really good video about flow, and I knew that he understood flow from the heart. So when he won, I didn't know if he was going to be a good hooper, whatever, and he ended up being just incredible. So
thank you.
We just kind of decided after he came on the show to just have him be a part of the panel. I mean, it's kind of nice to have a guy on there. So, sorry, it's really confusing when you see yourself say something you didn't know that you said, Craig. But I like it. Anyway, yeah. All right, so moving on.
Audrey, while we're on the subject of hoops, can I get a screenshot of you with your hoop?
Yeah, let me move.
Because you've got a really good picture right.
Oh, ooh.
You've got a nice HD picture right now, so.
Can I hold up my Taylor Swift shoes?
Whatever you want to have in the picture.
Or my cat. We'll just do the hoop. All right. Hold on. Let's put the Christmas tree in there. Ready?
Okay.
Let me floof 1 second.
Prepare the hair, Audrey.
Prepare the hair. Ready, Aphrodite? Like an emo kid again. Alright, this is what I do for the screenshots, guys, by the way, if you didn't know. I try really hard.
Are you almost ready?
That light is kind of hurting my eyes. 1 second. Does that look okay?
Yes.
Alright, ready?
1.
No! Give me 1 second. I'm gonna look into the computer and see what I look like before I do this. I want the Christmas tree to be in there good. Alright. And sexy face. I'm just kidding. I kept an inside joke with some of my friends. If any of them are watching right now, they'll remember it. Alright.
Ready?
I don't like doing screenshots with everyone watching. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Sorry about that, but this is live
It's
TV.
making me nervous. I feel like I'm looking seated because I'm going to be like...
By the way, you should do the off-the-shoulder thing on the Christmas tree side. No, the Christmas tree side. Yeah. All right, are we ready?
Oh, hold on. Too much shoulder. All right. No, I'm like blushing now. I can't do it.
No, you look good.
It's embarrassing.
It looks Christmassy.
You look Christmassy.
It's going to be a lot better than the one that YouTube is going to randomly pick if we don't do this.
Okay, God, just give me a second. All right. I can't do it. God, this is so hard for some reason. Guys, I swear I'm not conceited, but I am going to make a really...
Ready?
easy
One.
I can't do it. Okay, 1 second.
Just take the picture of her laughing.
1, 2, but she's got to be still. She can't be moving. 1, 2, 3. Let me see. I think I got it. I think we got it.
Yeah,
Yes, it is perfection.
Do I look nervous?
No, it looks great. The show can now go on.
So my sexy face thing, in case you guys are worried. Why would you be worried? We're curious. Was that like? I'm sure you guys noticed that I always have very interesting looking eyebrows, and my sexy face is when I went. So we can always make fun of.
Now, Audrey, should we tell them why we take screenshots each week in case they don't know?
Yeah. So screenshots are pretty much because like YouTube chooses like random snippets of a video, and instead of seeing a nice photo, you would see me being like.
Exactly.
Or maybe like half blinking where I kind of look like an alien. Like, we don't want that. Who wants that?
So you can upload your own thumbnail, but we have to have one to upload. So that's why we do it.
And get salad. So, I think we have Jenna, but I don't see her. Oh, I see her now. Oh, you dyed your hair!
I like it.
Yeah, did you not see Facebook pictures?
But we see you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Jenna, what's up, girl? Everyone, Jenna is in the house. This is the meat of Hooping Live, and I'm kind of like the bones. We're like peas in a pod. This is Jenna, everyone. Jenna, would you like to introduce yourself and do your little spiel and maybe a little dim-ho?
Yeah, for sure. Hey guys, my name's Jenna. Sorry I'm joining the show a little late. Just some technical difficulties, you know, the usual. But yeah, if you've watched the show before, you notice that I'm not in my usual setup with like my posters and tapestries and stuff behind me. Since it's the holidays, I'm at my parents' house and they have graciously let me use their basement for the show. So yeah, I guess I should say something about like hooping. I've been hooping for 3 years, and I'm in like the Lawrence, Kansas area. It's where I usually am. But right now I'm in Overland Park with my parents, as I said. I don't think I'm going to be doing anything like hooping related over the holidays. I know there's the West Bottoms Flow Jam over the weekend, but I will probably already be back in Lawrence at that point.
Where do you live? Where do your parents live?
Stillwell. Real South Overland Park.
Yeah, we went to high school together. Okay.
Yeah, we did. We didn't know each other then, though.
That's so weird.
I've told you this story before, right? Like, when I was, like, a freshman or a sophomore, I used to see you and I think Emily, like, walking around the senior hallway with hoops, and I was like, who are these girls with their colorful taped hula hoops? Like, who do they think they are? And then 2 years later, I was like, oh, my God. That's what they're doing. I should do that.
Like you were like sassy about it?
Not like sassy. I was just like, why do they have hula hoops at school? Like, I was so confused about it.
I did. I got in trouble for that, actually. Remember the crazy PE teacher? That woman?
Which one?
The,
Which one?
the woman?
Like the really short lady with brown hair?
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember, like, one time I was hula hooping in the Commons, and she came up and she was like, "Hi." Hi. I'm like, "Hi." She goes, "You want to teach hula hooping? You got to teach hula hooping."
Are you serious?
Yeah, she wanted me, like, teach hula hooping. I'm like, "I'm going to college, bitch."
I'm gonna go to college now. Bye.
Going to Florida, peace. Yeah,
Get out of Kansas.
she came up like all spazzy, like she was like it. She looked like she was on cocaine half the time. She would come up and she'd just like get all paranoid and she wanted me to teach hula hooping. It didn't never happened, but
That's weird. I only ever hooped at school once, and there was just people who would walk by like.
when was like
my senior year.
yeah, I was gone. Okay.
Yeah, you were gone.
My legacy makes me so happy. Do they still have like a picture on like the awesome people that ever went to Blue Valley Wall?
Wait, what?
Yeah. The wall of people that are awesome. Is my photo still there?
Oh, really? That's cool.
Oh, you didn't see it. Okay. I'm not offended.
You're not on the awesome wall.
Apparently.
Right. Actually, I almost started crying. I was kidding about that upset. I'm just a little okay. So look, I actually like did it. Like I should be totally an actress. I'll get to you guys' comments in a second.
Is
So
that
anyway,
your microphone behind you, Audrey?
no.
Okay.
I thought it broken it.
It's broken?
I think I broke it. I got a little excited when I was plugging it in, and I think I broke it.
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me? I think I have someone that knows how to fix things. Actually, he knows how to fix practically everything, but I'll text him later. Or
No, we can hear you.
Audrey's in
We can hear you
trouble.
okay.
good. Ew. Oh, guys, look. Wait. So is my picture on the wall or not?
No.
It's
It
been
was like-
so long since I've been there.
It's not been that long.
It's been like 3 years.
What year did you graduate?
2012.
What year did I graduate? Oh, yeah, 2012.
You're older than me, or are you 2 years older than me?
How old are you?
I'm 20. About to be 21.
You're only 20?
I'm almost 21. I have like 2 months.
Okay, well, then we're gonna have to go out and drink. I guarantee you Will and Craig are like, get on with the frickin' show. I didn't know that. Well, when you turn 21, I'll actually come to Kansas, and
I'll freeze your butt off with me in Kansas.
Did you ever have Mr. Johnston?
Nope. I was not a photography person.
You never took photo.
No. I didn't even take that design fundamentals class.
Wait, what was it, Mark Mosier? Mr. Mosier?
Yeah.
Did you know that they like totally like skewed the system for my learning abilities?
What?
I was like awkwardly bad at math, and they knew that I was gonna go to art school because Mr. Johnston called in the Ringling people and said, I have a student who is interested in your school. She's really talented, blah, blah, blah. So they actually flew in just to see me. And, like, that's why I went to Ringling, is because they came in and recruited me. And that's why I should be on the wall. I'm really upset about this.
You should call Mr. Bacon personally and tell him that you need to be on the wall.
God, dude, Mr. Bacon was like
Fired up.
Oh, he was so fired.
Fired up.
Oh my God, dude, you will totally appreciate this. The other day, this guy or my friend was you know this taking care of business thing?
Yeah.
He was singing this song, and I was like, please don't sing this song. Like, has horrible memories.
Dude, I say the same thing. Anytime that song comes on, I'm like, please turn it off. Please turn it off. Like, oh my god.
It
I
was
heard
like
this
awful.
song once a week for like 4 years.
But I take care of world now. And
But
I'm
it
like,
wasn't even, it was, they played it, like, I think they, like, used someone's phone and, like, held it up. It was the
so
worst
bad.
quality, and it was so loud.
It was
Like,
so, it
oh my
like burned
god.
my ears.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, Mr. Bacon was there when I got my my acceptance letter to Ringling, and he was like, I'm really proud of you. Proud of you. Really proud of you. And I was
I
like,
could
yeah.
just hear him.
He's so weird. I love him though. He was a funny guy.
He was funny.
Good principal. But anyway, they skewed my learning course because well, I had to go over to Blue Valley West because this is so
Gross.
hooping related. I'm sorry, guys. Because German class was over there because I stopped because our German teacher kind of lost it. Did you ever see Herr Magnuson?
I don't think so.
He was pretty strange. But anyway, I had to go over there, and my math class was a special math class. And my senior year, you know how you can have like the 2 hours at the end that you didn't have to go to class?
Yep.
Well, they let me have an internship at that photography studio downtown, which was kind of cool. So I literally went to school for like a couple of hours and then left. I mean, my class, it was like, I had photography, I had free thing that was like photography, like a second photography class. I had art history, which I was doing a pass or fail thing because I wasn't good at taking tests, so I had to do a different thing. And they were like, you know, we really want you to go to college, so we think that maybe you shouldn't do math class. I'm serious, like, that's how bad I am. And so that was
I think
cool.
you went to an art school, not a math school.
I don't know if that would have even kind of happened. Anyway, it was really bad. But Mr. Scott Bacon pulled me into his office and he goes, Audrey, you want to be an artist? I'm like, I am an artist. And anyway, he said, like, well, we're willing to... pretty much, I didn't have to take chemistry or math.
Very
but
nice.
I had to. So, yeah. If you, like, make them understand that you're, like, really dumb and are decent at art, they'll let you skip some stuff. Anyway, to the comments. My favorite hoop creators. Oh, this is what we were on. So who's your favorite hoop maker, Jenna?
I have said this before and I'll say it again. It's Hoop Mamas for like day hoops and stuff. All of my hoops that I have are all Hoop Mamas. They're a local company in Lawrence, but you can order them online and they ship worldwide pretty much if you just go to like hoopmamas.etsy.com, I believe. And then if it comes to smart hoops, I really don't have like a for sure favorite. I have a Helix by Proton Labs, and I mean, I like it a lot. I know Proton Labs gets a lot of crap for like the gap and like it rattling and stuff, but it was my first smart hoop, so I love it. But I've also played with Astrals and a Phoenix, and those are really awesome as well. So I don't know. I don't really have like a smart hoop favorite, but always Hoop Mamas. Always, always, always.
Well, I have to agree with you on that one, Miss Jenna. I'm more of a outward spiral kind of girl, but both hoop makers are incredibly different. So it's kind of like whatever your preferences are. I know that I think Bonnie ships all over the world. I don't remember, but anyway, outwardspiral.net and hoopmamas.com. Two really great places to get hoops. I get mine from Bonnie though because she's kind of my hoop mama, and it's, when she makes the hoops, she puts kind of like this like love and energy and all that crap into it. So I don't know, I like those hoops. But anyway, she makes her hoops very well. She's really, really good at them, and I don't know, methodically places them. So anyway, if you go to her website, you can see stuff. Hoop Mamas is also very good. I think that didn't Bryant get a hoop from them?
I believe so. I feel like he said that in one of the comments, which made me really happy.
Yeah. Well, it's like shop local. Anyway, so yes, I do like Hoop Mamas. I like Outward Spiral. In terms of smart hoops, I have a Cosmic hoop. I have like a 2-in-1 where it's two minis that turn into a singular, and then I have three Astral hoops, two, and a Mood hoop. But I do like the Astral hoops. I've not really used. I think I remember I tried one. They're from Kansas. Who was it? Who was that?
Oh, Proton Labs, the Helix.
Yeah. They gave me a hoop to use for promo and stuff, and it did rattle a lot.
Yeah, that's an issue they've been having for a while. So.
Well, I mean, it's hard. You really don't. I mean, that's the thing is a lot of people I notice like on Unity are like giving like all these LED hoop makers a lot of crap, and it's like they are literally sticking like practically a computer into a hoop. Like, what do you expect? And I don't know. It's like it's hard if they don't like. Some of them rattle, some of them glitch. I mean, I have sent in Astral hoops like they know I love them a lot, and so I'm not saying this like in a bad way, but I've had to send my Astral hoops back like all the time, and it just kind of it's annoying after a while because it's like you have to ship it in a big box, and I don't know, the process is just kind of annoying. But I'm starting to realize that there's not much you can do about it. Just have to deal with it. I don't really use LED hoops that much anymore. They kind of disorient me. That word. What is that word?
Disorient?
Disorients?
Disorientate.
No.
No?
Disorienting? Like you.
Disorienting. Well, no. The action of disorienting myself.
It throws off your game.
It throws my game off.
Let's just skip over that word.
I like how Will's like, shut up. And
So I take it you were allowed to skip English as well.
Oh. See, Craig, look what you did.
While you're up, why don't you do a hoop? While you're up, why don't you do a hoop demo?
Why don't you stop talking?
Oh.
I'm so clever. This is why I don't have friends. Okay. All right. Yeah, Jenna, you need to do one too. All right. Can you guys see me? Good answer. Okay. Can't. This sweater is not a very good hooping sweater, by the way, Craig. On it. You know what, Jenna? How about you do a quick demo?
Oh,
and
okay.
I'm gonna change my shirt.
Oh, okay.
I do not want to make this video popular for other reasons than just hooping.
All right.
Oh God, that is such good room.
I know, I love being home.
I was just thinking that. I was like, oh man,
I know.
that lighting in that room too is really nice.
You said that in a really creepy way, Will.
Oh, well, thank you.
That light's really nice.
That light is really nice.
Yeah. You're doing a beautiful job.
Ta-da!
Maybe it's just Jenna making the light look good.
You guys want to see something?
Huh?
Huh?
Never.
Jenna, that was beautiful. If you guys saw Jenna do anything that you want to learn, let us know in the comments below, and we can help you learn it. Crazy idea. Okay, so I've begun to clean out my guest bedroom, which is obnoxiously. You'd think I'm a hoarder. I kind of am a hoarder, but I'm starting to clean it out, and I found some pictures of from my graduation. And it's funny, half of them are super blurry because my parents don't know how to take good pictures.
That's
Sorry,
adorable.
Mom. And, they're always blurry, or they're they never look right. Anyway, I
See,
found
I
this.
don't have that problem because my mom is super into photography, so.
Wait. Oh gosh, sometimes I just want to throw things at people. Alright, so I found these. This is me at my graduation. I have a water bottle on the top of my cap.
Super
So that was
cute.
cool. I can balance it. And then I found this one.
Aww.
Yeah, it's me, it's baby.
Little baby Audrey.
The littlest of them all. Ugh, I really don't have a lot of friends. Okay, so anyway, I thought you guys would be interested in seeing that. Oh, here's my. Who's taking the picture? Oh, anyway, here's my family. Isn't that
Aw,
cool?
super
I know you
cute.
guys are so interested. Okay, so anyway, I'll go ahead and hoop now. And then we'll do the comments. But yeah, I thought you guys might like to see that.
Audrey, can you hold those other two for a quick screenshot? The first two you had?
I feel like screenshot is your favorite word. Okay, yes.
All right, hold on.
Can you see them?
1, 2, hold them still. 1, 2. Got it.
Alright, I'll go ahead and do this thing now. Let me scoot you guys back a little bit. I don't have a lot of room because my
Christmas tree.
is, it's so cute. Alright. Oh, by the way, guys, I kind of have good news for you guys, but I'm gonna wait till a little bit longer to tell you guys. Alright. I feel so constricted right now. It's very hard to hoop in these conditions. Alright. I have to say, though, I can't make that something that stops me. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't have any room to hoop. And I understand what that's like, but if you just make it happen, it'll happen.
Great.
And that also advice, if you make it happen, it'll happen.
It's the best advice I've ever heard, Audrey.
I am not a therapist. All right. Let me get my chair back. All right, guys. So, are you ready for the awesome, exciting news? All right. So, here we go. I have the same shoes Taylor Swift has.
Uh-oh.
I'm just kidding. We picked our logo out for Hooping Live, and we're making t-shirts. So you guys can wear t-shirts. I'm excited about my shoes, though. So, okay, let's move on.
Are you going to show the logo?
Well, yes, I shall. Hold on, let me pull up Mr. Bryant. I like that the fact that his last name is Dang. Like, dang it.
Gosh darn.
Well, stop yelling at me. Ew.
Who's yelling at you?
Everyone is always yelling at me. I have no idea.
We love you.
Whoa! Hello, Infinity. Do you guys see that?
Yeah, there's a lot of capitals in there.
You're a lot of capitals.
Hey, that's a recipe for shepherd's pie. That's cool.
I'm trying to make it. It's just very difficult. I made a wreath. I'll show you guys in a second. Alright, here we go. You see it?
Oh, I like that.
I like that one.
Yeah, I'm a fan of blue. Wait, go back. That one was like your hoop colors.
Yeah, this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I asked him. He had one that was lighter, and he made it a little bit bolder. I love that one, but against white, it could be hard sometimes, but I think for that one, like, what I'm thinking is if we did that in, like, a metallic, kind of shiny, like, hold on. Jenna, talk about something. I'll be right back.
Alright. I'm just given the task to talk about anything. I don't know.
What about the logo? Talk about the logo.
Oh, okay. Well, the logo is awesome. I think any color that it would be in would be cool, but I'm always a fan of blue. Like, if you know me, like, in my personal life, everything I own is blue because it's my absolute favorite color. I love it so much.
There's a line of a Taylor Swift song that is kind of like that. All right, everyone just on my Facebook, don't judge me.
I took it off the screen.
Oh, where am I?
Very quickly, I took it off, so they only saw it for a split second.
Okay, all they would see is like all my. Okay, anyway, so this is. I think you guys remember us talking about Brain Candy. They're a line that makes these kind of cool geometric shirts. They're sending some stuff to me to wear and show you guys, and I think Jenna is supposed to get some stuff too. Will, no offense, but they don't really make guy stuff.
Ah, bummer.
Yeah,
this is my excited face.
It's just, oh, that's your excited. Okay, yeah. Well, they're sending Jenna and I some clothing.
I could totally rock a tube top.
Stuff? No.
No.
Okay, we'll talk. We'll talk. We'll talk. We'll talk. We'll talk. We'll talk. We'll talk.
I think you guys are gonna talk.
Well, anyway, I think it'd be cool if we had like kind of a metallic version of the logo on something like this with something shiny and pretty. Like imagine like these colors, but like on this.
I think that would be awesome.
And it'd be like Hooping Live.
I would wear that
totally,
every
like,
day.
get that pattern, but have like the H and the L that is in the regular logo like blacked out over that pattern. I think that would look pretty cool.
Oh my god, I didn't even think about that.
Will has all the ideas.
That's incredible. I mean, there's all that blank space. I love her so much.
I would have never guessed.
It could be really cool. I have Taylor Swift shoes, and I'm so excited about it. I literally, when I got them, I don't know if it's like TMI, but I like put them on, and I just like walked around my house in them. Just for a while.
I think every girl does that with new shoes. Like I got some really cute shoes for I don't even have them. Like they're 3 floors above me. Wish I could show them to you. They're super cute, but I got some for Christmas and I just like wore them around my apartment when I got back to Lawrence because I was like, these are so cute.
And you like go in the
You
mirror
kind of
and
have to
you're like,
break them in.
I saw something on the stupid website or whatever, the BuzzFeed thing that says like, oh, I do this and that, or like if you're a woman, you probably do this or that.
Yeah.
Okay. They had one like things that girls do, and it was like boobs, and it was just like showing like how like girls just like whatever. Well, that's kind of what happened like with the shoes thing. I would like walk by the mirror and I'd be like, look at my shoes. And, like no one was there. Okay. Anyway, moving forward, I guarantee you Will is like either sleeping or wishing that he never.
No, I know the obsession with women and their shoes. I'm actually sitting next to a closet full of my mother's shoes. Like she has
That's
like boots
hilarious.
and high heels and everything. So
I wouldn't mind seeing you in those. I have to say that Will is a very attractive guy. I didn't really
I
like.
second that.
He is. I didn't look at him like that hard, like when like he won the thing, but
Then you met him in person and you were like, oh dang.
bouquet with a bouquet. I think he's a nice.
I'm getting all red.
Oh.
He is. He's a cute guy. But
Oh, look at him, he is right here. That is so cute.
that's funny. Okay. Oh, Will. Cool off. Okay. I'm really bad at making jokes. Okay, so Solfino, let's go through these comments and yeah. Okay, so Solfino says, Merry Christmas. I'm totally freaking out because Christmas makes the snow okay and worthwhile, smiley face. And I am wondering if you have any tips for a first-time legit performance. Gasp. I'm sort of nervous to be spinning for a crowd in front of a band for stages in New York or for New Year's Eve. I don't know why NYE made me think it was NYC. Only ever really played for tourists in the summer, so I'm going to be pretty much the same as an LED spinning past midnight in the park. Serious excitement everywhere here right now. Will, have you performed before?
Have I performed? Absolutely.
Do you want to talk a little bit about maybe help her with the tips of performance?
As far as performance goes, if you, I mean, just if you make a mistake, keep going. That's the biggest thing. I am a bad offender of, oh, I made a mistake. Let me make a face and be like, and then keep going. But don't make a face. Just keep going. Remember, if it's a mistake, it's just a variation on the trick. What are you talking about? So whatever you do, keep going. Drop the hoop, well, then make it look really cool as you pick it back up. Do like this really cool squat or something, and then pick the hoop back up and keep going, or try to make it look good. Audrey.
You're muted, Audrey.
Yeah, you're muted.
You're muted. That was funny. I like do the coolest squat. Jenna, you want to talk a little bit about performing?
I've never actually performed like had a paid performance, but I do a lot of busking, which is like street performing. And I guess when it comes to street performing, it's a little bit of a different mindset than being a paid performer, I would assume. Because like if you're a paid performer, like you're kind of advertised as being there, versus when you're street performing, you have to like do everything in your power to draw a crowd and keep a crowd, and that is really difficult. But it really is just going to kind of come with time and just practice hooping in front of other people and kind of build up to it. I do also suffer with like some anxiety and like social anxiety, and hooping in front of people like really freaks me out. But just if you kind of just get in your flow space and just get in your head and just think to yourself, like, I am awesome. I am this cool BA hooper who can do anything and everything looks awesome. And the really cool thing to keep in mind is even if you make a mistake, 99% of the time your audience isn't going to notice because they are just seeing the cool things that you're doing with a hoop. Like, they are not hoopers. They don't know, oh, well, that trick was supposed to go behind your back and, you know, et cetera, et cetera. Like, they're just like, oh, my God, hula hoopers, you know?
You're muted again, Audrey.
Yeah. The struggle is real for Audrey today.
What? I'm just going to leave. I should go. You know what? I should probably stop talking. I found Bailey's. I don't even like Bailey's. I don't know why I have it. I just found it. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So performing is you guys asked some interesting questions. Yeah. Oh my God, focus, Audrey. Jeez. Okay. Interesting. I agree with what Jenna was saying, and Will, you know, I have to, like, the main thing is that if you drop the hoop or you mess up, make it work. Just make it work. It's probably going to happen, and you can't let it, I guess, bother you. I mean, if any of you have seen the video thing that I did, the Shake It Off one, there's a part where the hoop falls, and I catch it, and I make it look like I purposely did it. Only if you're a hooper, if you like actually notice that I was messing up there. But just make it happen. Like, my main thing is if I make the hoop drop, I have all these pictures in front of me right now, and they're really distracting. I gotta put them down, I'm sorry. Okay, I get very ADD. Oh my God, you should see, like, when Craig and I are shooting, like, okay, so I'll be, like, standing, and he's trying to take a test to, like, focus the camera on me. And he goes, okay, Audrey, stand still. And I'm like, oh, stand still. And it's like the hardest thing in the world. And like, I hate when he makes like that. That's like the most annoying thing in the world ever is when he says stand still. I don't stand still very well.
Oh my gosh.
I don't. I'll be standing there. I'm like, and he's like, I have to focus on your eyes. I'm like, okay, Audrey, just breathe. Look into the camera. Does it look like I'm staring at you guys right now? Sorry. Anyway, I love my Taylor Swift shoes. She would totally be my friend. What were you talking about?
Performing?
Performing, yeah. Sometimes that happens. Yeah, just if you drop the hoop, go with it. You're going to get nervous, so just get yourself prepared ahead of time. Just, I mean, honestly, that's what it is. I mean, I get nervous when I make videos. I mean, the other day, Craig and I were trying to film a really nice, like another kind of just like dancing video, and I just sometimes overthink it, and I can't actually hoop well. Like, I think I've talked a couple times about why the Shake It Off one works so well. It's just because it happened. I didn't think about it. I heard the song, and I just turned it on my camera and danced. And sometimes, if you think about it too hard, it doesn't really work out that well, which kind of sucks. Because it's like, oh, I have the best quality camera in the world in front of me right now, and a guy that knows what the heck he's doing, and I can't hoop. So that can get a little annoying. So if you just kind of accept that that's probably going to happen, it'll be a lot easier for you if it does, and if it doesn't happen and you're just fine with it, then you'll be good. Another tip, don't look at anyone. Really, don't, like, actually look at anyone. Like, stare, like, at their forehead. Because like when you're performing, like making eye contact with people makes them feel like they're a part of the experience, and is really important to your performance. But don't actually look at them in the eyes. Like stare like right in between their eyes, and just focus and be like, that person has a wrinkly forehead. That person has a tan forehead, or whatever forehead that they have. I mean, that's what I do, and I focus on something in their eye range, or like on their nose, and it makes them feel like you're looking at them and that you're like engaged. Another thing that's kind of cool that I would do during performances, I don't know like how close you can get, but like I would like go up and say you're like the person, and me coming up to you, like you're standing in front of me, like your computer is me in front of you. I mean, it really is me in front of you, but you get what I'm saying. Let's get off my Taylor Swift shoes. Okay, so if you're like isolating or something, like go up to them and like isolate and like make them the center of the hoop, and do like some like crazy eyes or something, and make them feel like you're like making them a part of what's happening. Or if you can do like a finger spin or whatever, like a palm spin, like do like a trick that looks really calm, like, oh, I'm not really gonna do anything exciting, just go like right in front of them. Just don't hit them. So that's what I'm saying. Like only if you feel really confident about the trick, do it. But if not, don't. I luckily have never hit anyone, but like I feel like taking a hoop and go like right in front of their face, it'll make them feel like, you know, it'll scare them, and then when they realize, oh, she didn't hit me in the face, they get really excited. I mean, I get excited if like a woman came up to me and threw a hula hoop in my face. What's another thing? If you can try to touch, like if you're good at like doing breaks and paddles, and you can do like a high five, like stick your hand out and high five them, that can be cool. I think one I forgot. I think I was at a wedding, and I was just like kind of chest whooping, and I just went around my waist and I said, you know, you put your hands up, kind of like a high five, and I went up on my chest, and I went, and just like high five. I just like make it like interactive. I mean, you can do cool tricks and stuff, it's fine, but like I said, interactive, eye contact, and tricks where they, oh, the other thing. Okay, hold on. So, let's see. This chair is a person. Yeah, the chair's a person. And say you're doing like a smear, and when you're smearing, like, come around, and you can put the hoop over the person, like this, and it gets them really excited, especially if like an LED hoop, and you have a cool setting that's like really trippy. You can go like that, and it gets them really excited. What's another one? Like you can do a halo and get really close to someone, but if you don't want to get that personal, another thing you can do is just hold the hoop out and do this around them, and like change up speeds and heights. What is another fun thing that I used to do with people? I don't remember. Anyway, so yeah, that can be kind of fun to do when you're performing. People really like to feel like they're a part of something. We're only human. Okay. I'm really talkative. Okay, let's move forward. What time is it? Okay, let's finish up these comments and I'll wrap up the show. I'm wondering if you have any tips for legit performance. Okay, I will do that. Christina E says, Old Greg. Thank you. I'm glad I'm not the only one that is a part of that. And then she says, haha, you're amazing. Any advice for chest hooping? I can do a few revolutions, but I can't keep it up. Momentum. Help. Christina from Tampa, Florida. Oh, Tampa. Well, then I hope you're going to Brecken's workshop in January. I'll be there. She's doing a floor hooping class, which is going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, chest hooping. We have a lot of tutorials on it on my website. You go to hoopinglive.com. You can find all the videos that I have. You can find all the tutorials. But Jenna and I follow the Way of Hoop Path, for those of you who don't know that. And when you're chest hooping, the main thing that you want to try is actually, instead of going like a circular motion, make it more like in the legs, like go all the way down to the legs and move your body kind of like back and forth, and it'll create a momentum, which is amazing, and it'll help you kind of, instead of just go like this, which a lot, and you typically do that when you first learn how to hoop dance. You have that one hand or that one arm that kind of pushes the hoop. But if you can learn to do that with the other arm and then push it, it's kind of like, because that's more of like a paddle. Because paddling it is when you push the hoop. As you can see, like I'm not moving my body at all. Oh gosh. But if I just push the hoop, it'll just go around. So probably shouldn't be hitting my tree. But if you go all the way from the core of your feet and just kind of push your body kind of back and forth, it'll create like a really smooth chest hoop. So instead of relying on your shoulders like this to hula hoop, you rely on your feet and the movement of your feet, so when you bring your arms out or whatever, you have more control and you can do more stuff, because it's not like your arms are occupied trying to keep the hoop to go around. Jenna, do you have any tips on that?
Well, I definitely agree with Audrey. Having the momentum, like building at your feet, really, really helps, and it wasn't something that I even considered before I went to Hoop Path. So as always, if you have a chance to go to Hoop Path, go to Hoop Path. Me and Audrey will say it till the end of time. Go to Hoop Path. It will change your hooping. And I don't remember what the comment said, like if they were turning when they chest hooped, but if you're not turning as you chest hoop, like if you're standing here and you're chest hooping, you're like, oh, I'm losing it, like just do a little circle real quick and it'll slow the momentum of the hoop down so you can really like get back into it and feel it again. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, that's my tip.
And like she said, if you want to do Hoop Path, I talked about this last week, this is the year to really buy your ticket because things are going to start changing soon. So if you want to experience it, I suggest getting your ticket now. We will be doing a giveaway, and I will be giving away about 2 tickets. 1 ticket will be full, like hotel, air flight, ticket, all that stuff for this year's Hoop Path. So if you're watching the show right now, then you have a heads up on it, but we'll talk more about that later when the time comes. But definitely consider buying a ticket. And I mean, if you're thinking, you know, oh, well, what if I win the ticket? If that happens, then I can comp the ticket or whatever. So I suggest just buying the ticket, and you know, and or just going. But I'm sure Baxter will be very understanding this year since things are gonna be changing. Okay, so let's finish these comments really quick. I'm sorry the show's been going a little long lately. I'm very chatty tonight. Any tips for follow-up? Okay, so Jessica Ellen says, I'm watching you guys in the car, so I'm on a lag. Lol. But I wanted to wish you guys a Merry Christmas. Oh, that's so sweet.
Thank you.
Christmas. Say Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry
Christmas! Don't look so mad at us.
I'm a good actress.
And happy holidays.
Well,
Yeah, that one too.
did you guys ever listen to the Hanson Christmas album?
What?
The Hanson brothers?
No,
No.
never heard of it.
Oh my god, you guys are gonna like die. 1 second.
Are we about to get some copyright
What did
infringement
we
up in here or
do?
what?
Well, I'm not playing music. I want to show you guys things. I feel like I just want to show you guys a bunch of stuff. First of all, let's take a second to appreciate my wreath.
It's beautiful.
Isn't it cool?
Oh, that's so cute.
I love it so much. I took cardboard and I traced a hula hoop around it. And I
How
took...
innovative.
What?
How innovative. You're using your items around you to help you make Christmas decorations.
But yeah, I used my tree trimmings. I love saying that. And my potpourri to use as little decorations. So it smells really good. It smells very holiday-like. But it's a little lopsided.
I think it has character.
It adds character, yeah.
Thank you. Oh my god.
So you can tell it's handmade.
Martha Stewart over here.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna wear it.
I'm just gonna wear it.
I'm not
You
gonna
should hoop with it. Do some like off-body stuff.
Oh snap, look at that isolation.
Ooh, Christmas hooping.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna play.
That's not gonna work.
And we gave you anything circular you just like try to hoop with.
Yep, I always do that. I'm like, can I isolate this?
A toilet lid. Okay, so do you guys know who the Hanson brothers are? The Umbops?
Yes.
Bop and Bop. And Logan. Well, I met them when I was like a young child, and I really, really obsessed. I mean, I don't know what my problem is, guys. Like when I meet celebrities, I'm one of those people who just freaks out. When I met the lead singer of Coheed and Cambria, I tinkled myself a little bit. Just like straight up. I think I have a video. The only thing that I can say was like, I named my cat after you. And he was like, oh, that's cool. And he took a picture with me, and he was like, it looks like we're at a bar drinking. I'm like, Claudio Sanchez just talked to me, and then I tinkled a little bit. Actually, I completely peed my pants. It wasn't a lot, but I was so excited. And then the other time I met someone, when I met Michelle Phan, I started crying. Which you can see in the pictures, I'm like all red-eyed. I didn't pee my pants like fully. Like, so I don't think like that happened. It was just kind of like a... Anyway, so I met the Hanson brothers when I was a little girl, and I was like crying.
That is the cutest picture I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The pictures are so funny. There's like one, I'm like blushing now. There's one where Zach Hanson picked me up because he was my favorite, and then he got fat. And he picked me up, and he was swinging me around, and the photo was me going like, it was super cute though. I mean, I don't blame him. It's like, Taylor Swift is always really nice to her child fans. That's probably like why they were so nice to me. He's so cute. Actually, he's not that cute. Okay, anyway. Watching guys in the car. Are you doing an after show? If so, oh, that's not from her. Is that from you, Craig?
Because if you're going to do one, you should announce it.
Oh, yeah, we can do one. If you guys want to come in and learn how to be a part of the hoopingLIVE team, we are going to have a little kind of after party, and you can come in, have a live chat with us, and talk about what you would be interested in doing. We'll post a link on the Hooping Live Facebook page. I'm going to get these comments really quick. Chris Kelly says, nice tree. Audrey Catherine Shear says, thank you. Becca Smith says, disorient can be used for that. Disorient. Okay, that's just like a weird word. I don't know.
We've said it too much at this point that it's hit that, like, this is no longer English kind of thing.
Alien.
It's like if you say, like, the word cream, or, like, no, what's the word?
Moisture.
Moist. Audrey doesn't like that word.
I just can't. I guarantee I made one person gag doing that. I made myself gag. One time I was like, never mind.
Never mind.
That's a hard word to say. It's like saying, like, God, what is the word that freaks me out? It's not phenomenon. It's a phenomenon.
Phenomena. And focus.
Audrey is just lost today.
I am so confused. Zion Zeta says, hi everyone, I recently got a 36 HDP. What was I talking about?
Hard words to say.
The word. Oh, if you're me, that's a lot. What is that word? I don't remember. I'll think about it.
Hold on.
I've got a 38 3/4 HDPE hoop. However, I am finding it a big heavy and hard to do other tricks with besides waist hooping. Like, someone's echoing, it's very distracting. Oh my god. I should have taken more English classes. It's hard to do other tricks with it besides waist hooping, like other body tricks as well as off body. If it helps, I'm 5'7", but my body is pretty lean. Should I get a smaller 3/4 polypro or 5/8 polypro? Thank you. I always suggest just having a bunch of different sizes, having like a big, nice, hardy on-body hoop, and then a smaller kind of in the middle hoop, which is kind of bigger but smaller. It's kind of like what I use. Like typically if I want to do off-body, my hoop's a little smaller, but if I just went on-body, I go a little bit bigger than this. But this is just kind of the in-the-middle hoop. And then something a little bit smaller. I don't suggest the really skinny tubing. I'll go find my hoops. Jenna, do you want to maybe give some advice on that?
Yeah, for sure. I agree with Audrey. Keep a lot of different size hoops around. I don't know about jumping from HDPE to poly that fast, though. I mean, I guess I did it, and I shouldn't criticize people for doing what I have already done. Does that make sense? I don't know. I would go down in diameter before I would switch to polypro, if that makes any sense. Just because I think once you downsize the sizes, because you're eventually going to downsize your size, like your diameter, and once you do that, I think then it'll be easier to switch to polypro. But again, it's nice to have like an on-body hoop and then an off-body hoop and a really nice polypro, or like it's nice to have a bunch of different sized hoops.
Yeah, and I know that sometimes for people money can be an issue with buying hoops. So if that's the case, I suggest going to Walmart and getting one of those cheap ones with the water in it, though. And find where the hoop connects. Take the tape off, like just completely remove the tape. Drain the water, stick it, like put it back together, and you can use like some vinyl tape or some like grip tape you can buy at Walmart too, or just regular tape, whatever you want, and then get some sandpaper and sand it to give it some grip. Or you can go outside and just scrape it on this, like the cement. And those hula hoops are typically like, you can get them pretty small, and they actually work really well, surprisingly well. But that's only if you're like on a budget thing. If not, then just kind of order whatever. But yeah, if you're on a budget, I suggest ordering kind of a heavier, in between heavy and off body, so you kind of have like a multi-purpose hoop, and then getting lighter ones on at like Walmart or something. But if you can order a bunch of them, then I suggest either investing in making your own hoops or going to Hoop Mamas or Outlet Spirals. So anyway, I use heavier hoops now, and I do use tape. I used to just do naked polypros. This is the smaller tubing. You can kind of see the difference between the two. Both of these hoops are the same size. The thing, I think they're about 28 inches, and this is what I used to hoop with because I did more kind of like off the body stuff, and they're really fun because they're super like, they're really whippy. Like you can just like move them as fast as you could possibly want. But I like to move a little bit slower now. So you can either get a smaller tubing or a little bit thicker. This one is heavier, obviously. But honestly, I don't, if you're going to want to get like a small, like off-body hoop, like a 28 or a 25 or whatever, I suggest getting the heavier kind if you're wanting to go back on body. I played with the smaller tubing for so long, and I like it. It's just kind of, I don't know, there's something about it I don't like. I don't know, Will, do you have any input you want to add to this discussion?
It depends really what you want to do with your hooping, so definitely keep various hoops around. The larger it is, the more you can do like your duck outs and your on-body work. The smaller it is, the easier the off-body work. As far as the difference between HDPE and poly is, it once again depends on what you want to do with it. For off-body work, I would recommend against a 5/8 poly, just because they are so light. I definitely, when I'm using mine, like it flies off my hand and goes 20 feet in the air, and I lose it forever.
Yeah, it's way too whippy, I agree.
Yeah, I have an HDPE 5/8, and that, Audrey, you got to use it when you were down in, when I was down in Florida.
Yeah,
and I like it. I like it.
Yeah, yeah, I completely agree. I think that having the smaller tubing can be fun if you're kind of more advanced in off-body hooping and want to play with different ideas. But if you're learning, you probably want to just get the basic sizes and play with those, because I feel like it can kind of ruin your process or your flow development, whatever you want to call it. Okay, sorry guys, this show's lasted a little bit longer. I'm very impressed with how many of you actually stuck around for the show, though. We will have a quick after show. If you want to come in, I will post on the Facebook page. I won't be in there for long, though, because I need to finish wrapping presents and buy Super Smash Brothers. So, yeah. Anyway, Will, would you like to go ahead and give your info and say goodbye?
All right. My name's Will Wymer. You can find me on YouTube as Will Spinobi Wymer. You can also find my performance page on Facebook as the same thing, Will Spinobi Wymer. Or you can just add me on Facebook as Will Wymer. Any of those will do. Upcoming performances, I have a New Year's Eve that I'm doing. It's called A Surreal New Year's Eve. It's hosted by Bangarang in Philadelphia. So if you're in that area. I also recently performed at the Christmas Village for Philadelphia, and super nervous about burning down the Christmas tree, but if you saw me there, please send me a Facebook message or let me know. All right?
Awesome. Thank you very much. And Jenna, would you like to go ahead and do your thing?
For sure. The easiest way to find any of my links, Facebook, my YouTube page, which I did post a new video, I think last week. I took a break during studying for finals, and just had to hoop it out because what else are you going to do when you don't want to study for finals, you know? But if you want to find my links to anything like that, go to hoopinglive.com and click on my name in the sidebar. It's Jenna Drake if you don't know my name. Just click on my name in the sidebar, and it will take you to my flavors page, which has my links to everything. And I will double check to make sure that my flavors page is like still a thing and is still accurate, but it should be. So yeah.
Yeah, I feel like honestly, just doing your thing on Hooping Live was going to be more sufficient.
Yeah.
Is that the word? I'm supposed
Yeah.
to use? Well, half the words I use don't make sense. If you ever have a conversation with me, you would know that. Okay, so anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching it. Your comments were awesome. I'm sorry if I was a little too chatty and goofy tonight, but hopefully some of you liked it. And like the fact that Will and Jenna were both here at the same time, because I know that made me happy. And we will see you guys next Monday. When is next Monday?
The 2nd?
The 2nd.
No,
Okay. Is it?
No, next Monday's the 29th.
Okay, cool. Okay, well, we're going to see you guys before New Year's then. So, yeah, anyway, Merry Christmas, guys. I am going to do a giveaway for some NeoCell Hooping Live shirts and a bunch of cool stuff for a holiday giveaway. So be sure to keep your eyes open for that. I wanted to figure out something cool to do for you guys for Christmas because you have been so awesome. I am getting the link posted right now for the after party / I want to be a part of the Hooping Live team chat. So go ahead and check out the Facebook page to get a hold of that. And anyway, until then, Merry Christmas. Don't forget to put out the cookies and the milk and the carrots. Reindeers have feelings too. And, we'll see you guys next Monday. Bye.